Hi everyone, in this short demo we're going to see how we can find network parameters on macOS. We're going to use the command line for this. This offers the generic interface and it always works irrespective of your Mac OS setup. For this we're going to do the launchpad. We're going to open the terminal. Here we are, and now we're going to run commands here. The most important command is going to be ifconfig. Ifconfig gives us the network interface configurations. We have multiple network interfaces here, so you're going to have to walk through them. The network interface we're looking for is this one in EN0, and here we have the network parameters. So we have here the IP address 192.168.1.130. We have the network mask. This is in hexadecimal here. It's actually 255.255.255.0, and this is used to connect to the internet. If we want to find the default gateway, we're going to use the command route-n get, and then we're going to give a domain name such as google.com. And while doing this, it's going to tell us what is the node gateway that's being used. So it's 192.168.1.1. With this, we were able to locate the gateway and the network interface configuration. If we want to test connectivity, we're going to go into ping.google.com, and here we're going to see the network connections. It's going to ping forever, so if you want to close this, just use Ctrl+C, and it will close the connection. You can see everything is going. We have there's no packet loss. We can similarly use an IP address such as 8.8.8.8, and it's going to similarly start sending packets to check for connectivity. For DNS, once you use Ctrl+C to close. For DNS, we're going to use NSLookup. So, for example, if we use NSLookup google.com, you're going to see your name server is your DNS server is 10.17.840, and we also get the mapping for google.com. The IP address is 142.50.185.142. We can similarly do the same thing for the digital for security domain.eu. So we have the address 141.85.241.222. Something we want to also do is to list local services. For this, we're going to use netstat. We're going to look for all connections. Let's go for TCP connections, and let's also print them using numbering. So -A means all, -P TCP means TCP connections and TCP services, and -N stands for numeric. List the actual numeric ports. So you get this item. Those that are listening are here. Some that are established connections. You can see there's a bunch of connections, and these are the services. Those that are in listen mode, the services that are listening locally for items, for connections. If I were to skip the -N option, it will take a while. You can see here there are no port numbers, but what we have is the protocol attached to the port, which in this case is HTTPS. So in summary, we used ifconfig to determine the network parameters. We used route-n get google.com to determine the default gateway. We used ping for connectivity. We used NSLookup for DNS, finding the DNS server and seeing the mapping between a name and an IP address. And we also use netstat -A -P TCP -N to list local connections, including local services. And that's it.